Like, shout out to John and Benjamin. I'm going to call it out. Like, they're mic'd up in the back now. So you hear those voices in the back. It's like the Wizard of Oz. What's the person behind the curtain?
It's the Wizard.
The Wizard.
Yeah.
All right, guys, welcome back to Ask Huckberry. Nick, it's great to see you.
It's great to see you, Ben.
We haven't been in the gear lab in, I don't know, a few months at this point.
I know, we've been busy.
I love summer. Love summer, love vacation, love adventure, love everything about summer. I hate dressing for summer. I grew up in Maine, lived in San Francisco for a bunch of years.
Yep.
I like layers, I like pants. I think a lot of people, even if you don't live in Austin where it's always hot and you have to be thinking every single day about every detail that you put on your body,
Yep.
Summer can be hard. So let's get right into it. We got some good questions. Do you guys want to tee us up with the questions?
You said you think you know who asked this one. Best shorts for thick, beefy thighs.
I hear you. And it's definitely, Tim, if you're watching, I'm fairly certain it's you, because I got this text message with the exact vernacular 2 weeks earlier. I wouldn't say you have beefy thighs, but you know shorts.
Yep. Yeah.
Like for someone like me, for someone like, I won't say it, but Tim, who asked like thick, beefy thighs.
Yep.
Any recommendations?
I think the Proof Equator shorts are a great option. Like that material and the give and the fit on those, like they're just super forgiving. Mm-hmm. Also the E-Waste linen shorts from Flint and Tinder, little bit roomier at the bottom, really, encouraging that airflow with the cotton linen fabric. Perfect, easy go-to for the hot weather.
Start with something with stretch.
Yep. Yep.
The other short that I love, Patagonia baggies. Iconic, old school. They're cut, the name, like they are baggy, but they've got really good airflow.
Yeah.
I don't love the mesh brief liners. I haven't worn briefs since I was 5. Patagonia baggy, cut out the liner. It's like my go-to weekend short, adventure short. Great for big thighs. I can attest.
Icon.
Really good one.
Icon.
I think we can kind of keep it on the shorts, but it's like, so how do I best approach inseam length on shorts?
I have more inseam length for shorts in my closet now more than ever.
Variation of inseam.
Variation.
Yeah.
Running shorts typically go like 5 inches, especially during the hot, summer months. It just gets a little bit more airflow, don't overheat as quickly. 7 to me is what I grab from the most day to day. I think the thing that took me the longest to learn with summer is like have fun with it.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Huckberry Journal.
Mm-hmm.
We have a guide to inseam length, just a starting point and explain it. All comes down to your personal preference, what you're doing. 7-inch bullseye, 5-inch activity, or you're a little shorter. 9-inch, again, style, or if you're really tall, obviously.
Yep. I think a lot of guys have a hard time understanding like where a 5, 7, or 9 is actually gonna hit.
And then just let those puppies breathe.
Yeah.
What are some good summer footwear options? This guy, doesn't want to do boots, and he feels like it's too hot for his Birkenstock Bostons and his clogs. So
I think I don't love sandals in general, other than my Arizona. I don't shout out to Sinway, our last gear lab, flip-flops are not really my style unless I'm at the beach or at the pool. I love a good lightweight canvas sneaker. Can't go wrong with that. So I've got 3 pairs of Vans at various stages of dirty, beat up that I wear depending on if I need a clean pair, got a meeting, or I'm just got a beater for the weekend. So
shit, you stole both of my choices. A couple other ones that I've really been loving so far is the new Luca Terra loafer slip-on with the Lacta Havea cup sole. Really great mix of loafer with a sneaker sole, which is incredibly comfortable, and it's so easy to slip on and off. And then I'm still a sucker, maybe it was growing up in the South, I'm still a sucker for a camp mock. And we have some great ones from Easy Mock, something that's been coming back but is always,
see that flexibility? Yeah, good old camp mock.
Yeah.
Great one.
Can't really go wrong.
And then I wear sneakers year round, but sneakers and shorts, great pair of old school Asics, good trail shoe from Norda. There's a lot of fun things that you can do. So
socks with shorts, what do you recommend? No shows, tube socks, crew socks. Does it depend? Where are we on with with the socks? How are we thinking about it? Where are they hitting on the thigh?
The thigh. Socks on the thigh.
What fucking shorts are you wearing? John's little weekend
Well, I thought he was
wear.
talking about socks up to the thigh. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
"Geez."
what he said.
Like I meant the calf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we all can't be astronauts.
I have a tough time with socks.
Yeah. I think it's one of the trickiest parts.
I don't care how dorky they look on your feet, because then you don't see them in the shoe. But like the no-show socks, if you got like sweaty feet, or you're gonna be on your feet all day at a wedding, and you want to have like your ankles out, and you don't want to look like you're wearing socks, like a great pair of like no-show. There's lots of them out there. I like when it comes to athletic socks, like I don't give a shit. Like the length, it's about like the fabric and what I'm doing. It could be ankle, it could be mid calf, it could be no show. I don't give a shit. But if it's like for style, for lack of a better term, a good crew sock, you just don't want like those no show socks that you can actually see the no show socks in your sneakers. Like just don't do that. Who gives a shit?
Yep.
Like own it. Just don't have like the little. You know what I'm talking about. Like, it's like a half no-show sock.
yeah.
You can see the little like flap coming out the back.
Yeah.
Like, just don't do that.
Yeah.
Either like don't wear the sock, or get like true no-show, or like lean into the sock.
Yeah.
Just be careful like the color, and like if your shoes are loud,
Yeah.
you don't need a really loud
Balance.
sock. If your shoes are simple and you want a couple like vintage stripes on the sock, go for it. But don't overthink it either.
You kind of touched on it, Ben, but people want to know about flip-flops.
Yeah. Flip-flops are so comfortable. Love flip-flops
Yeah.
as a functional piece of footwear. That's my opinion. I think guys look really cool wearing like flip-flops and a pair of beat-up jeans, or obviously a pair of shorts. So again, depends on like the style of flip-flop. Like we got some really good like elevated, if you will, like leather flip-flops. Like Karimari. Got a couple others. So
But yeah, it's a really interesting thing that's happening with like the elevated flip flops that's going on right now. Like you were calling out, and we have some new ones from Luca, but kind of a slightly more elevated flip flop game happening.
If you're like over a certain age, should we be retiring like the Quicksilver bottle opener? Is there like a wrong way to do flip-flops?
yeah, if your flip-flop's got a bottle opener,
Yeah, absolutely.
you're wearing that to be funny, but no one's impressed if you actually, like, I do not want you opening my beer with your shoe.
The question is, I love layering. What advice do you have for layering while it's hot?
We have the great new cotton linen short coat from Flint and Tinder. Garment dyed, washed, super light, super comfortable, and just a great, easy kind of throw on that you don't really have to think about a lot. I think that's the best kind of, if you're going to grab a jacket during the cooler moments of summer, that is definitely a great go-to.
Yeah, get yourself an office with great AC. Like, I wear pants every day still. And I've got jackets and sweaters on my chair because inevitably we're gonna need it throughout the day. John's not just wearing a quilted vest for style, even though he looks good. Like, it's actually cold in here.
Being in Austin, a slightly new perspective on layering, especially with the resurgence of tanks, and I really love now, especially during the peak of summer, like wearing a great tank and either like a full button-down sweater knit polo or a great printed camp collar shirt, and like that, and when it's really hot, leaving it fully unbuttoned, and it's almost feels like a short sleeve layering piece in a way.
True. Yeah. Also, believe it or not, like, if you got a little bit of a dad bod, it sculpts you a little bit. There are days where I'm like, man, I'm showing a little bit too much contour right now. A tank does a great job of it's like Skims for men. So
Heard it here first.
yeah, like you feel a little tighter inside, and your shirts fit a little bit cleaner. They flow a little bit more. They don't get caught on your chest hair. You got a little bit of a man boob, like no judgment, So
No issues with see-through.
and then it looks cool, right? But like function first, then it looks cool.
Yeah.
Should I get a summer weight suit, or are there better options for summer weddings?
The Will's linen suit is absolutely incredible. Really amazing. linen and breathable, unlined through the body so you get really great airflow. Being comfortable breaking that suit apart, sure, you wear it to the wedding, but like how can I also kind of string that throughout summer? Taking the blazer, wearing it over a Johnny collar with a pair of jeans for, you know, a date night, you know, wearing those linen trousers with, you know, a great PK polo. But there's a lot of styling. Again, if we kind of break ourselves out of the mindset of a suit is just a suit, these fabrics are so great. They're really easy to break apart and wear in a lot of different occasions throughout the entire summer.
I was so cheap when I was younger about like not and just wearing like old wool suits. Like I'm not buying a linen suit or a seersucker suit. And then it's like for the next 10 years, I went to 2-3 summer weddings, someplace warm, nonstop.
Yeah.
And when I finally made the switch over to the seersucker suit, even the last 2 years, I've worn that 5 different times to actual occasions. And then to your point, I'm like breaking out the pant, wearing it with t-shirts and sneakers. So definitely worth the investment.
This guy wants to know, what should I wear in Italy that won't make me look like a tourist?
Best way to do that? Wear a shoe that was made in Italy.
Teed that one up.
Right?
Yeah.
Astroflex, one of our longest footwear partners, made in Italy. So, like, talk about not looking like a tourist. That's a great conversation starter.
Yep.
Like, oh, nice shoes. Yeah, they're made down the road. The Suriflex cup sole, it's a slip-on. And then there is the Hestaflex boat shoe. So they both have like crepe soles, super comfortable, have a little bit more of a casual style, but they've got that like super high quality Italian leather on the top and they're made in Italy. So that would be one of my picks.
How do you show up and not act like a tourist? Like what are some of your like, you know, the mindset side of this question of like, you can obviously wear things that'll make you look not like an American tourist, but how do you go to a country and travel in a thoughtful way?
I find the cafe with the most locals and order a cappuccino, a glass of wine, and smoke a cigarette. I've done that before in Italy and actually in Portugal.
Yeah. I think I look like a tourist everywhere I go, to be honest with you.
It's just like...
Don't go to Starbucks while you're in Italy.
Yeah.
Go to a real coffee shop.
Yeah. That's a great rule.
Yeah. Local spots.
Don't go to another country and go to an American restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, that's number one. With your slightly showing no-show socks. Like, you want to be a tourist.
Hey, dudes.
What is the most versatile piece in your summer closet right now?
I got an answer for that.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Sure you do too. I bet ours is the same. Put money on it. The Well and Airweave. It's a piece of gear
Yeah.
in your closet. Airweave, the fabric that you developed, it's like a perforated stretch performance fabric.
Yep.
But doesn't have like the matte finish of performance fabrics. We have a bunch of cool colors. I've hiked in that thing. Like I've forgotten like a t-shirt, I've run in that thing.
Yep. It's incredible.
It is so comfortable, so breathable. If I was to bring one shirt traveling
In the summer.
that would be it.
Hands down.
All right, it's that time. We're gonna do, I think for this one, we're gonna do 2 minutes on the clock. We have just 20 questions in here.
All right, so first time we did this, we talked too long. Second time we did this.
We talked too long.
And then, maybe it was the first and second, and then I just answered all the questions. So, Nick, why don't you start us off?
All right, ready? We're gonna start. I'm gonna disregard all these comments. Start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Do you sauna in the summer? I live in Austin. The sauna's outside.
Summer is a sauna. I also do it every once in a while.
Yeah. Ketchup on a hot dog.
I saw this recently. Someone said that it was Obama said it in a Bourdain episode that you should not put ketchup on a hot dog.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Really? Definitely.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Mustard's gross. Favorite? Oh, this is a good one. Favorite Austin concert venue.
I love sagebrush.
Good one. Seaboys.
Go to baseball stadium food? Question mark. I feel like Ron Burgundy.
You read it like that.
Fucking hot dog.
Hot dog with ketchup.
What's the proper way to eat an oyster? Crack it open in half, put a little lemon on it, a little hot sauce, down the hatch.
I was gonna say, proper way is chug it yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Overrated summer travel destination. Hot take here, Europe. Go to Europe in the fall. There's too many people there in the summer.
I was gonna say Tulum, Mexico. Just feels like it's gotten totally overblown. Are jean shorts in? Did they ever go anywhere?
That's mostly what I wear is jean shorts. As long as you cut them yourselves.
Yes.
Gas grill or charcoal?
Charcoal.
I'm not good enough and I'm too lazy at gas. I have kids. I gotta cook quick. I can't
True,
wait for
true,
charcoal.
yeah.
Charcoal.
Summer drink of choice. Cold beer?
Wow. If I am drinking, cold beer. Or I lean in the summer. Aperol Spritz. Spritz season. Can you wear swim trunks as shorts?
Yes.
Yeah. Depends on...
I think swim trunks are shorts.
That's it. That's the meta question. Are swim trunks shorts? Headed to Austin this weekend. What's a must do? That's an easy one. Barton Springs. Barton Springs, not just because it's 100 degrees here, and Barton Springs is a wonderful, magical place when it's hot. It's nice and cool. But Barton Springs year round. Go to Barton.
And grab some barbecue afterwards.
All right, Nick. That was a great rundown. Felt like we got our groove back a little bit.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
Summer's here. Summer's here in Austin. Summer's coming for you. So as always, like, broke records for number of questions. Sorry we couldn't get to all of them. But thank you as always, Nick.
Great time, Ben. Thanks as always.
Let's go.
Yeah.
See you
Till
out
next
there.
time.